Yeah, I'm great. I'm really happy. The new record's doing really well. We're very excited about it. Can't wait to play Greece, playing Ann Club sometime in September. And we got a festival in Thessaloniki that same weekend. Well, there's no cure, and the doctors are unavailable unless you got 50 euros. But that's basically,
Yes.
the main problem. You don't have many side effects except for drug addiction. And that's probably it. I mean, as far as my album goes, it's a pretty good mix of hard rock and roll straight up. There's no click tracks. It's pretty much one take. The stuff I played drums on 6 of the tracks. Most of them are one takes, and I did some editing here. John Polachek in Chicago did a lot of the co-writing with me, as well as Adam Marling from Las Vegas and Urge Overkill. And we've been touring it. It came out about a month ago. It's already outsold Back on the Lash, which is my last record, which is pretty cool. That's pretty cool for me because I like when I have money to go to the bar. So, other than that, it's a kick-ass rock and roll record. People should check it out. I expected it to sound good because I produced it, and it was awesome. I think it sounds great. It's very fresh. It's exciting. Like I said, it's very live sounding. We took a very fresh approach, and we stick it to the man. We give him, we say, a lot of things in there about what hidden meanings about Trump and all his bullshit.
Oh, yes.
And a lot of stuff about being on the road, etc. It's classic rock stuff. Really cool. Up the dose. I like the first 3 songs the best. I also like Rock On, which is I think the 5th song. I like those the best. But I think my drumming on Meltdown and War Ride Children is pretty cool too. So yeah, I mean, definitely the first 3 tracks are the best for me. Yeah, I've been playing like the first 3 off the new album, the first 3 off the last album, and then kicking into stuff from Destroy the War Machine, and then start doing some of the classics, then mixing it up a bit, and ending really strong with some early tracks. Charlie's Out of Prison, etc. like that. The action.
Yes.
Well, like I said, the reviews, we've probably got, I'd say we're running 97% overwhelmingly positive. And the sales have already, like I said, we've sold more records now than we've sold on the last album already. So, we're doing really good with this record, and everyone seems to like it. They like the energy. They like that it's got a different feel than, a lot of the heavy metal that's out there. We're getting a great reaction. Really good. Well, I always write lyrics the same way. I write what I feel. I'm not sure what you're leading to, but, the world sucked then and it sucks more now. So, I just, I kind of hide the political, I hide the more social political stuff in the verses and have more of the party element coming out in the choruses. As before, it was more of a party element during the verses and a political element in the choruses. So I've swapped that out, and it seems to work. It's a great formula for me. As a matter of fact, the guitar player in Rage Against the Machine just said some really nice comments about me. And Lars Ulrich said a few good comments about me as well. So I think I'm in good company there. What they call it is a cold civil war. What you got is, you know, a lot of the, you know, the white people, the angry white male people, especially in the South, and more of the country people and the Rust Belt people, looking for something that isn't black. Simple as that. So it's basically real white people of color versus pure white Southerners. That just boils it down. So it just depends who's got more people. I believe the message should universally be, what are we going to do about climate change? That's all we should be talking about, really. I don't know. I've been doing it for a long time, and whatever. It's what I do. If I could do anything else, I might try it, but I don't do much else. I paint. My paintings are doing pretty well.
Paint?
You know, I'm having a pretty good year, to be quite honest.
Wow.
Yeah, I do, but I can't remember who they are. I was listening to that I found pretty funny. A song called "I Love That Bar," and another song called "I'm Rednecker Than You." Check those out. Those are pretty good songs. Oh, just trying to make a move, do something different. I did 4 albums. I mean, you got to look. Chill Pill doesn't sound like anything. That's on its own level. But you know, I think that moving into what I called acid punk was just a matter of upping the tempo a bit and, you know, getting shinier clothes and shorter hair, and off you go, you know. But it definitely, I lost more weight playing in Space Age Playboy. I lost more weight because I was more active on stage. Like, if you listen to Space Age Playboy's record, a lot of people just do workouts to it. All bets are off. I'll bet you any money I'll be at the bar later. I don't know. Making crazy records, getting up on stage and, you know, continuing to kick ass. I imagine doing something interesting. I'm going to be maybe coming out with my own, with me playing drums and singing, and having keyboards behind me, and do something more like that, a little more experimental. Still, you know, doing versions of Warrior Soul songs, but doing newer stuff. I'd like to move forward with something like that. But I'll still be slugging it out in the clubs, making people rock out. The previous century was incredibly violent, screwed up by World War I. That's what started the ball rolling. Things could have been moving in a pretty much better direction, but there's some evil on this planet that likes to take over. I think that somehow it sucks the souls from people, prefers people to do evil things and hurt people and feel pain. And I think there's going to be a change. I think that there's going to be a change in the sense there's going to be an extraterrestrial influence, stronger than we've seen before, working with us and working against us. As the climate descends into chaos, we are going to find ourselves more and more in a depraved path of violence, and I predict that there may be a moment when we finally reach a point we have a final choice, and I just hope that everyone's prepared for what's about to be given to them. It's kind of convenient to record the way we're recording now. It's very convenient. But I did enjoy the whole tape era and all, the analog era. I don't know. There's disadvantages to both. But I would say right now, considering the way budgets are and stuff, I mean, I think this way is kind of the way forward. But I wouldn't mind doing an analog album again. I haven't done it in a while. But yeah, I mean, I'm cool with either way. Recording's recording.
Oh, okay, yes.
That's all. All the live shows, expect terror, chaos, and mayhem, and rock and roll, man. Some good-looking, great players, and just the usual mayhem. Ann Club is going to go crazy, and
yes.
I'm looking forward to the festival at the Thessaloniki. Greek fans, come to the shows because we're going to rock your faces off. I love Black Velvet Radio. It's good. It's good. Great interview and all the good questions. Ευχαριστώ.
Ευχαριστώ πολύ.